Stretch, move around if you have to. Bring yourself back to presence. How do you all feel? Many things can come up in meditation. Emotions, feelings. One emotion I've had one time was anger and realized it was suppressed. The next time, I was at peace. And released the judgment. That's one of the keys of healing. I firmly believe, especially now, not only for our mind, body, astral body. When we heal ourselves, we heal the world. Many of us are trying to heal everyone else. I do take care of myself. My mother and I was very sickly because I didn't even know as a child that I was a walking little healer. I was taking on everyone else's energy and pain. And even now, I have to watch that. I thought my knees were failing when my husband's knees were failing. And my mother told me, this was 10 years ago, you're taking on his pain. He was a football player. The doctor said, your knees are perfect. What's going on? I was like, oh, gotta work on it. You can still be a giver, but we have to give to ourselves. And remember that energy in your hands, the energy in your voice, how you say things, how you look at someone. You have amazing eyes. How you look at someone. You can talk to someone. You could tell someone it's going to be okay without saying a word, just by looking at them. See it here. They'll feel it. We all feel everything. We're feeling beings, feeling creatures. We can't help but be that. When a bird flies by you, they're seeing your energy before they see you. Feel yourself in the morning. Look at yourself. I challenge you, if anyone, it's hard, but I've done it. Look in the mirror in the morning and say, I love you. You will cry. Say your full name. I love me. People could feel love. Children feel love. We know that. Puppies feel love. When we love ourselves, we heal ourselves. Feel the energy in your hands. We're vibrating all the time. Even when we sleep, we can't help but vibrate. We're a walking emissary of light and love, even though there's days we don't feel like it. That was 12 minutes of meditation. You don't need to do an hour or 4 or 5. That was 12 minutes. You don't have 12 minutes. You have to revamp your life quickly. I'm not here to tell you how to pray. I do affirmative prayer, but I still say the Hail Mary. I grew up Catholic. I grew up around Catholics, Baptists, and Methodists, and a bunch of metaphysical people. I got the whole shebang. And sometimes it's saying, I need help. You gotta fix this, because this is bigger than me. I give up. I quit. And sometimes that's the healing of just releasing it. Yeah, I do hands-on energy healing, yeah, but if I didn't do the other stuff, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Because I get out of the way and let spirit be fit spirit. I don't do Reiki. I'm not against that. Friends who are Reiki healers, kinesiology healers. There's so many different healers, and they all work. It's all the same. I was told by shamans, don't do anything. You're already in your head enough. It will screw you up. Because I was an engineer. That was my brain wanting to study. It's like the grandmothers were healers. I never had braces. I have pictures of me with gaps in my teeth, all the way. My father's name was Austin. Mom, Shirley. He said, Shirley, you better fix this. I'm not paying $2,000 for braces. In 3 days, all my teeth came together. My gums were itching. She said, stop messing with your gums. They had to take me out of school because I was known as a little witch daughter. I had marks on my knees from had rocks thrown at me because you're one of those Creole girls. And this was New Orleans. A lot of it was open, but they didn't want that. I was born with one arm longer than the other. My great-grandfather worked on me. He said, no, we'll fix it. Don't worry about it. She doesn't need surgery. That was faith. I asked my great-grandpa, how come you guys do all this healing stuff? He said we were poor and of mixed ancestry. We couldn't get in the hospital. What else you gonna do? That's all you could do. You had to pray over someone. You had to lay hands on someone. And he said, we knew it worked. And I'm like, how come? He said, well, you're walking, right? Your arms are fine. He said, well, that's how we know it works. When it doesn't work when someone's dying, well, that was their path. It's the way they were going. We don't get out alive. You heard that many times. You don't get out here alive. But I do believe you work on yourself. And I do believe everybody has that power. Just your presence. So I'm going to close with the prayer, and then...
Question.
Yeah, we're going to after the prayer.
After.
Yeah. Again, I'd like to thank you all for your presence, because I could feel love. I could feel energy. I feel hope. We are all brothers and sisters. We may not always agree with each other, but we're from one place. That's it. And I do believe that's what's going on the planet, and people are freaking out. A lot of people do not want us to remember we are all one. It's on purpose. Divide and conquer. The sad thing about 9/11, what brought us together, people were nice. They were nice to one another. And then they flipped it. They did it. They did it. You did it. There's the division. Remember that. The divide and conquer is on purpose. Is to get you sucked in and away from healing on all levels of your life. Not just one. All levels. Everything's connected. So you take a deep breath, and we close this out in prayer and go to questions and answers. Divine presence, that which is God, known by no name and all names. The Alpha, the Omega, the truth, the oneness that breathes all of us in always, in all spaces, all dimensions, all places and time. That yes, I'm aware and in high consciousness, a healing is here. A healing continues to walk with each and every individual within the oneness. Yes, we are unique, but we are all healers. I know and speak this word that this healing continues for weeks on end. That it vibrates within and throughout their bodies, working on all dimensions, all fields of existence, that all truths are being revealed, and presence and power is with each and every one of us. I know this for myself, as I know this for the community and everyone in this room. I know and feel this for infinite love in the family, and the love and the light and the peace and the heavenly God presence. As above, so below. I'm thankful and grateful for the power, the presence of the celebration, that people's wishes and dreams are being fulfilled right here and right now on all conscious and unconscious and subconscious levels beyond the beyond, in the truth and the love and the wisdom that we are healed, that we are light bearers of wisdom, of truth, working with Yeshua, Buddha, with Mary, with the angels and spirit guides, and even with just the ether, things that we don't know about. but knowing there's one force that breeds us, one source that breeds us in light and truth and wisdom. And we bring it forth, and I'm grateful. And I thank you for this time, and I release this powerful affirmation that we are healed, that we are the great I am.